Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Trinisha, and if this is your first time here, welcome. You are joining me on my GLP-1 journey featuring Zepbound. So I'm back with another update for you guys. I have so much to update you guys on since our last update. Like I said, if you're new here, welcome. If you haven't had the opportunity to see any of my previous videos, I'll insert the link somewhere down here so that you can go back and kind of catch up. But now I just want to jump right in. So, as you know, last week we did a different injection site where we did it in the thigh. So I just wanted to update you guys on that and let you know how that worked out for me. Starting with the side effects. So as I mentioned last video, I was really excited to do the injection in a new spot so that I could kind of test out the differences in the side effects and the if there would be any pain in a different injection site and all that stuff. So as far as side effects, I did experience some abdominal cramping this time, which I didn't have that last time. So I don't know if it had anything to do with the new injection site. I'm not sure, but I do know that I did experience that this go round after the injection, and I didn't have that the last time. So that could or could not have been a side effect of the new injection site. I don't know. In addition to that, as I told you guys last time, I had a little bit of diarrhea. Well, this time I had the opposite effect. I had some constipation. Like it's been a little hard for me to go. No pun intended. ah, it's been difficult for me to go. So I've been continuing to take the fiber. It's been helping a little bit, but I've also been extra heavy on the greens. So, like the superfood greens powder that I showed you guys in the first video, I've been putting that in everything. I've just been doubling up on all my green veggies. So, the kales, the spinach, salads, Brussels sprouts, all the green, especially the green leafy stuff I've been having. Um, and I'm just now starting to see it work a little bit better. But earlier in the week, I was a little backed up. Yeah, so that was one of the things. What else? Oh, weight update. So again, not too much of a difference. I'll insert a video or a picture of me standing on the scale so you guys can see what the weight was this time. I think it was at 190. So not that much a difference in the weight. I was a little bit disappointed in that, but I have been working out. So we still haven't gotten to the gym just yet. But hold on. Don't go in on me just yet because I've been doing home workouts. Okay, so I'll insert some videos and some photos so you guys can see. I'll give you my proof, but I have been doing some home workout. But I have not been to the gym just yet. It's been a really busy week, and I mean really busy. My youngest son's birthday just passed. We went away for the weekend. My nephews were in town, so it's been a lot of stuff going on. But like I said, I have managed to get in some home workouts. Um, in addition to that, I think it's just time for me to up my dosage. Um, I remember my doctor telling me to call in and speak with her just to let her kind of know how I was doing with the side effects and how it was making me feel before she upped my dosage. So I had to remember that. And then I did call and speak with her. And I let her know how it was going, that I had very minimal side effects and that it was very manageable. That, I've given her my weight loss thus far. And she said that she will go ahead and up my dosage for my next batch, my next go round, because remember it comes in 4 vials, so it's enough for a whole month. So the next when I'm done with these, and I think I have 2 more. So when I'm finished with these, I'll go up to the 5 milligrams. I do think that in addition to, of course, I could be working out more. I think my eating habits are okay because I've been eating pretty good. Um, but I just think that it's time to up the dosage. So yeah, next go round we're gonna try the 5 milligrams and hopefully we see some better weight loss results. I'm really anxious to get the weight off because at the end of the day, that's what this whole journey is about, right? Being healthy, of course, top priority, but to get the weight off. So, yeah, we're going up. We're going to step it up a notch next go round, and I think that will help with the weight loss. But I will say, as far as my appetite, it's been completely suppressed. Um, I hear people talk about this food noise. I don't really know what that is or what that's about. So I can't speak to that. I'm gonna do a little research and I'll have an update for you guys on the next video about what this food noise is, but I don't know what that means. But I've been having no cravings. Now, prior to me starting the injections, I had the most intense sugar cravings. Like it was out of this world how I was craving sugary foods and snacks. And so, of course, the more sugar equals carbs, and that, when it sits, it turns to fat, and just all the bad things, right? I mean, not necessarily bad, but not good, right? So the sugary cravings have completely stopped. Like I have no cravings at all. Now, I still have stuff that has sugar in it. Like I mentioned last time, how I eat the Carb Smart Breyers ice cream. Well, that still has a few grams of sugar in it, just not as much as the regular ice cream, right? And then I drink protein shakes, and I use Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt still has a little bit of sugar in it, but for the most part, I do try to do little to no sugar, especially no added sugars. So yeah, I have really decreased my sugar intake a whole lot, and I think that that's largely due to the medication, and just not eating a lot in general. Like I work from home, so when I get bored or when the day slows up, I'll just kind of tiptoe into the kitchen and, grab a little snack or whatever when I get bored or whatever. But I have not been doing that. It's literally been to the point to where I've had to make myself eat because I have no appetite. I'll start to get like a headache, and I don't know if the headaches are um, just a side effect of the medication or if that's from me not eating. Because I do tend to get headaches when I don't eat. But once I start to get a headache, I'll have to think like, what do I have to eat today? And oftentimes it's been like, no. So yeah, the appetite has definitely been suppressed. So I will say that that is one of the best things that has come of this medication. But I'm not very satisfied with the weight loss thus far. So yeah, hopefully when we go up a dose, that will help with losing more weight. Now let me say this: I am aware that with the increase in the dosage, that could potentially cause for me to experience either more side effects or the side effects could be a little more intense than what they have been. And I understand that going into it, but as I mentioned in the very first video, that is the plan, or at least that was my plan, for me to gradually go up in dosage with each round, with each monthly round. So I'm just, I'm mentally prepared to experience the more intense side effects. I don't know how it's going to play out. Like I said, in the last video, I included a lot of the side effects, the ones that I've experienced, and just the ones that is a possibility to experience with the medication. But for the most part, so far, it's just been, like I said, light abdominal cramping, and that was just as of the last injection. Nausea, which is I've had very little nausea. Vomiting, I have not vomited at all. Of course, the appetite suppressing, the diarrhea, constipation, I've had a little bit of both of those. Dehydration, it could also cause low blood sugar because I guess you're not eating as much. I don't know. So, a few of those I've had, and like I said, it's been very, very mild, very moderate, if you will. So I'm not looking forward to having more intense side effects, but I just understand that is what comes along with it. So I'm just trying to get mentally prepared for that, and hopefully it does me well, like the 2.5 milligram dosage did. Who's to say? Everybody is different, and every body is different. So I don't know. I may or may not have an increase in the side effects, but we'll just wait and see. So yeah, so we talked about weight update, uh, what I've been doing, what I've been eating. My eating, I haven't really changed. But like I said, I've been eating more greens to kind of help, you know, move things along as far as the bowels. But as far as just like, foods that I've incorporated, I haven't really changed too much. I made some stuffed cabbage last night, and that was really good. That was something different that I've had it before, but I haven't had since I've changed my eating habits. But still, just lots of protein, lots of vegetables. um, I've been having more beef than chicken because I'm tired of chicken. Tired of chicken. So I've been having a little bit more beef than chicken, but I'm gonna go back to the chicken. I'm gonna try to meal prep this week as much as I can. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that was the major thing that I wanted to get out and to really update you guys on, was that I've barely lost any weight this time. I don't know if that has anything to do with the injection site. I will say this, I'm going back to the lower abdomen. As you can see from the video that I've inserted, because we just had injection day, and this time I decided to do it in my arm. That hurt. It hurt, and it left, like, I don't know if this is swelling. It could be a mosquito bite, but I doubt it, because usually when I get bit, like, it's in more than one place, and this is like the exact spot of where I injected. I don't know if you can see, but it's like it's right in here, and yeah, um, yeah. I'm assuming that that came from the injection, but it hurt. It didn't hurt bad, but it hurt more than, the lower abdomen and thigh did. So we'll see how this week goes with the latest injection site in the back of the arm. But yeah, the thigh, I'm not really a fan of. I'm not gonna say that I would not do it again in the thigh, but as of right now, I'm not really. I'm so disappointed this week. If I'm just being 100% transparent with you guys, I am very disappointed in the lack of weight loss. Even with me being more physical this week than I have been in the past. Well, this past week than I've been prior. Um, it was very little weight loss, and so yeah, I'm ready to move on up, like the Jeffersons, ready to move on up in dosage, because it's disappointing. And one of the side effects of this, well, I don't know if it's a side effects, but I know that my doctor spoke to me about it, was about like your mental state, right? So I don't know if it could play a part or add to cause or whatever with depression. But for me, um, I could see how, I'll just say this, I could see how this could take a toll on one's depression. Because to do this, right? And don't get me wrong, even though the injections are not painful, it's still something that you are putting your body through, right? Your hormones are changing, and these little pricks in your skin and your appetite and all the things. So for you to put your body through these things and not see the results that you want to see, and especially like if we're just talking realistic results, like of course you're not going to lose 10 pounds in a week or anything outrageous, but like 1 pound, 1 pound. And that's with me, changing my eating habits. That's with me doing a little in-home workout and exercise. Like, no. And also I'll say this, I've done a lot of walking. A lot of walking. I took my son and my nephews to Great Wolf Lodge for my son's birthday. We walked so much around that place. Like, and that's in addition to the home workouts. So for it to just be 1 pound, like, it's almost unacceptable for me. And so yeah, I'm ready to move up in dosage. So like I said, I think I have 2 more vials left. I'm gonna go ahead and complete those, and then I'm going to begin the 5 milligrams, and hopefully we have some better results. Again, I gotta take the good with the bad. I know that, the higher the dosage, the more intense the side effects could be. But I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that I have for you guys. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll be back next week with the update for how the arm injection did me, what the side effects were like, if there was any difference, if I lost any more weight. Hopefully, Hopefully I did. But I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to step up my workout thing. At this point, I don't know when I'll get to the gym. I'm just being honest. I don't know. But I'm going to continue to incorporate some type of physical activity, whether it's walking, if I have to jog around the block, ride a bike, in home, whatever it takes. I'm going to step it up because, again, I always hold myself accountable. And if there's anything more that I could be doing, and which there's always something more that we can do, there's always, a better way or something better that we could be doing, then I'm gonna do it. So, like I said, I'll be back next week with another update. Hopefully, it's a better one. But even if it's not, like I said, you guys are gonna get all the information. I'm gonna let you guys know as much as I can. I'm gonna let you guys in on as much as I can during this journey because, again, I'm just here to help the next person decide if GLP-1 is the right thing for them to do or not. And then also because there are so many different, medications that fall under the GLP-1 category. So will also help you to decide if Zepbound or the terzepatide, I think that's how you say it. That's the active ingredient in Zepbound, if that's right for you. So yeah, I'll be back next week. Hopefully, we'll have better results. But until then, take care of yourselves. Love you. Bye.